everyone, and welcome to another amazing episode. And we're calling this the best-selling author. Meet the best-selling author. And today we have my dear friend, our dear friend, Missy. So excited to talk about how it was to become a best-selling author after all of your courage and your bravery and everything that went into writing the book. So welcome, Missy. Thank you.
Thank you.
And welcome, James, the publisher and one of the editors. All right, so we've been in this energy for about 2 weeks now, two, three, almost going on 3 weeks. Please tell us what it's been like. Tell us if there's any like stories about, like getting your book into somebody's hands that maybe you haven't talked to in a while. That seems to be kind of the theme right now. Please just share with us your experience over the last almost 3 weeks.
It's been crazy. I still feel like at some points that it still really hasn't sunk in quite fully yet, but um it's been neat too. I have definitely been having conversations with people that I haven't talked to, and I don't know how long people are reaching out to me that I didn't even expect to want to purchase the book. So I don't know if it's just out of support or if it's because they're interested in, all of the things or not, but it's been fun.
I love that for you. I think that that's one of the things that I can't even put into words for people is that expect the unexpected, right?
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected personal feelings that you might be having, the feelings like your family's having, the encouragement that everybody is throwing your way, and the support. But then, I mean, that's the importance of writing a book and sharing your story is that it creates those connections or those reconnections. And it can be really any topic. I know a lot of times people are afraid to talk about cannabis. I mean, I know you and I have no problems talking about cannabis, but
Right.
sometimes people have that stigma of like, what are others going to think about it? And so supporting yourself with cannabis of any form becomes kind of like this secret. Like it's almost like you're in the closet still, and we're trying to educate people and we're trying to normalize it and we're trying to normalize the stories behind it. So I'm so glad that you have that. So glad.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Missy, was there anyone that reached out to you and purchased that was just a complete surprise? I'd love to hear some of that story too.
Not so much because I mean, there are people that I've talked to that know that I'm in this space. As of yet, I'm sure there'll be people that have. I mean, there's been people that have, interacted on my stories or whatnot that I hadn't seen before. So yes, but I'm excited to get it into some of the people's hands that I know are in this space that I haven't really connected with. So I'm interested to see how they feel about the different stories and stuff.
That's fantastic. I want you to think back for a second. I want you to go back to Missy from 9 months ago when you were first signing up and you were first saying yes to telling your story. And think about the Missy today. How has your confidence changed about writing and telling your story?
Honestly, I mean, I'm in a different space than I was then. I was more scared than I guess. I mean, I still have those things because it's still in the beginning stages, where I'm just shipping them out and people haven't read the story yet. So I still have all of those, um, butterflies and, the fear of what are they going to think, of course. But to know that it's complete and now there's nothing I can do about it, it's out there. So it is what it is.
I think Rachelle and I can feel the exact same way. So, yep, I understand exactly what you're saying. If you were to talk to someone that was feeling the same way as you're feeling right now, right? That little bit of scared, that little bit of fright about sharing parts of their story, perhaps that they've never shared before, and maybe they're holding something back. What is something you'd want to tell them to encourage them?
It's definitely a scary step, but once it's done and once you have it on paper and you've discussed it, with friends and loved ones, and they've, helped encourage you through it. It's definitely empowering to know that, you can help other people that have the same story or similar story. So it's been nice to be able to know that, I can share that space with people as well.
Love that for you.
Well, so you've been through all of the process from beginning to not quite the end because we're never going to be done. This is a forever,
Right.
this is a legacy thing. But if you, we've already created the invite for Cannabook 3. That's what we kind of call them before they get a title. Though we do think we have a title for number 3.
Oh, okay.
There's only 8 spots left, and this is the final book because we went into it knowing that it was going to be a trilogy. So I'm so grateful that you're a part of this huge project. What would you tell someone who is considering saying yes to being a part of Cannabook 3 now?
I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm glad that I took the step. As some of you know, I wanted to be in the first one, but I just wasn't in the right headspace at the time. And obviously, you know, it lined up for me to be in the second one, and I'm glad that I did, but I wouldn't miss it. If you have a story that needs to be shared, Wildly Free is definitely the place to do it. And while you have the chance, like you said, it's the last one. So,
It's bittersweet that
yep.
like you're like boom, 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 book 3 and everything like that. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to share about becoming a best-selling author or anything about the process or partnering with Wildly Free as a whole? Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
Definitely. If you have a story, even if it's not about cannabis, I highly encourage you to do it. I never thought in a million years that I would be a number one best-selling author or even an author for that matter. But it's definitely an awesome feeling to be able to put your story on paper, like I said, and to be able to share it with others. And Wildly Free makes it so easy. Like at first it was so scary, but then I was like, oh, why am I doing that? Like I have an editor. I have somebody that can fix this for me. And the process was so amazing. So definitely.
Thank you. Well, for everyone listening, if you feel connected to Missy, please reach out. We're going to have all of her information available to you. And if you know her personally, just reach out, grab your signed copy of her book. And she has this really cool stamp thingy that she got. I was
I brought,
hoping
yes,
she was going to show us. Yes.
yes.
She
It's
got
so
a fancy
awesome.
seal for her birthday. What a
Yeah,
fun way to celebrate your birthday being a number one best-selling
I
author,
know.
huh?
It's the little stamp.
There you go. I think Wildly Free needs to get one of those. Hint, hint.
Right.
So if you feel connected with Missy and you want to get your personally signed copy, please reach out to her. And thank you so much for listening to her share about her becoming a number one best-selling author. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.